All right, good morning, purpose-filled family. I'm actually trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Maybe I should turn this way. I am happy that you're here. I'm happy that you have gotten out of the house today. Even if you haven't, I'm glad that you went on a run today. Even if you haven't, I'm glad that you went on a walk today. I'm glad that you're doing things to up-level your physical aspects as far as your mental aspects. And I'm glad that you meditated. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm grateful for it. I'm happy for it. I'm thankful for it. And I realized today during my practice, which I was able to get into it and get a little juicier and a little deeper with it, I noticed today that I could feel so many things, and honestly it was all coming from inside my head, inside where my perspective is the most important perspective instead of the view of someone else and how I view their view. And that's a little bit of a tongue twister and a mind twister, but ultimately we are constantly looking at ourselves through someone else's eyes and then evaluating ourselves based on their perceptions. And I can just thank Jay Shetty, shout out to Jay Shetty, for being so awesome and just allowing all of his experience to cultivate and accumulate in my life and in my mind, because those are the things I want to think about. Those are the things that I want to consider. And I also want to thank him for having such a beautiful guest. He had a guest yesterday that I just ended up watching, and I believe his name is Adam, and he just had a couple techniques for being present and attracting empathy in your life and seeing things from other people's point of view and understanding that you have to question your thoughts and you have to question how you're feeling. You cannot attach yourself to every stupid thought that you have, and that's the best way to put it, and that's how it was stuck in my mind. So hopefully it sticks in yours. Sometimes the things that we need to learn have to be a little bit jolting. Not all of them, but some things have to be. So I'm gonna go over my daily routine because it was so juicy today. It was so good. So I woke up this morning at 4:45. I rolled out of bed on the right side. I warmed up my energy. I rubbed my hands together. I always try to show you guys in these videos, but I can't really put the phone down right now. There's nothing to put it on. So I rubbed the energy together, get it moving, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Then I lay my hands on my eyes, open them up, say thank you for the day. Another thing that I learned is just ask yourself, or not even ask yourself, but consider saying to yourself in the morning, today's going to be a great day, because most times you're going to find things to be grateful for. Most times you're going to find things to be happy about. So it's only 8 o'clock and I found a million things to be extraordinarily happy about. Like, it's fabtastic. It's awesome balls. It's all that. So I love creating words and I love fusing things together. So those are the words I'm going to use for the day. Those are the times that I'm going to feel awesome. Hi. So yeah. And then I went downstairs. I did a longer practice today. So it's Saturday, and Saturday really doesn't mean anything. What matters is that I do have more time in the morning to be present and more mindful with myself. And today I curated a practice that allowed me to really sweat and really go hard as far as weights and just weight training, and I love that. And then also just jumping rope. My rope is starting to get old, and I decided that I'm going to muscle through it, and I'll get a new one eventually. But I think it's a sign that it's time to move on. It's time to get a new rope. It's time to up level. All good things. Another thing to be grateful for. So I did about 4 different tablet torture routines with Dr. Sarah Solomon. I started off obviously with Elliot Hulse's bioenergetics stretches to orient the mind, the body, and your spirit before you get started, so you are in the warrior spirit, so you can attack your day like a beast, like he would say. Then I found myself on my yoga mat for about 45 minutes because I did a longer, juicier, lengthy practice to lengthen and strengthen the body. And then I always have issues, which most Americans do. Most Americans have issues with their hip flexors and stretching them out, and usually that is where our tension and stress can be held most likely. So for me, I did another session of yoga that was 22 minutes for the psoas, and you can look up where the psoas is and what it is, but you can also do the video. And sometimes you don't need to know things before you do them, and yoga is one of those things. You don't need to know every aspect of yoga for you to reap the benefits of yoga. So I totally implore you to imbue your life with some stretching. I also finished my Isha kriya practice. Today is day 38, I believe, and that is something to be grateful for. At least I'm grateful for it, for sure. And after I finished the Isha kriya practice, I was able to add an extra 30 minutes of meditation with Tantra teacher Sam Isadora, who I truly love and appreciate. She is beautiful in all aspects. She has a heart meditation that really takes me inside and really has me doing some hard heart work, honestly. Talking about abandonment and just who do I visualize when I first think about abandonment. And maybe that's a question you need to ask yourself today. Who do you see when was the first time you've been abandoned, and then who do you see as the person who abandoned you, or what was the situation? And she takes you through it. She allows you to forgive yourself and forgive them, but not in a cookie cutter way. So definitely go check out her video. It's called Heart Meditation, Tantra Heart Meditation with Sam Isadora. I've consistently done her videos since last year, 2018. They are phenomenal, and every single time I shed a tear and my emotions come through, and I always feel much better afterwards. And that's how I want you to feel. I want you to feel much better afterwards. You follow up on your daily routine, or add something to your practice, or take something away. It's all about those micro auto suggestions and auto corrections. So definitely make small changes to add up to the big things, the big mini wins that you're going to have in your life. Many wins that you have will turn into many wins that you will have. However you want to think about that. So have a great day. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for coming on this channel, watching me, coming along for the ride. I am so happy to be on day 38. Did I say 38? Yeah. So I am pumped, and I'm going to continue to do some more practicing today. I have some more things to learn and go over, and I love you guys. Yes, that's how I'm going to leave the video. Peace.